all sitting here in our caps and gowns about to head off to college within the next few months. Speaking for myself, and probably most of us sitting here, right now I'm more concerned with getting through the last week of school than with anything else. But I know the next few months I'll be making some really big adjustments. This church has been a pretty big part of my life since I've been here. I participated in different activities and had a lot of fun through the years. One thing that most of us can relate to is church basketball. I remember back in 7th grade when I played for St. John's. I just moved from Aiken, South Carolina, and my dad told me I'd have to play in the church league. Now, don't get me wrong, I love basketball, but after I had just made the team at my old school, I was a little disappointed. But I dealt with it, and I played on Mr. Reggie Martin's team, and we ended up having a really good season, going from losing the very first 4 games to making it to the championship. Unfortunately, we lost, but we did bring back a really cool trophy that's out there for 2nd place. I guess I wasn't that bad of a player because Mr. Chris Orr offered me the next year a position on his team, but I had to inform him that I made his full team. So, even though I didn't play church basketball anymore, I couldn't seem to get away from it. In my 8th grade year, I had the privilege of refereeing biddy basketball on Friday nights here at St. John's. I had such a blast. I usually refed with Ross Baker, who most of you probably know, and we had the best time together. The first night I ever refereed, Ross told me everything I had to do, so I thought to myself, okay, I can do this. Piece of cake. Well, let me tell you, it wasn't a piece of cake. It's a lot different when you get out there on the court. I couldn't bring myself to blow my whistle once during the game. I guess Ross got a little fed up because the second game of the night, he told me he wasn't going to blow his whistle until I blew mine. Fortunately, I got used to it and refereed for another 2 years. I couldn't ref on Fridays anymore because of the school basketball schedule, but I decided to keep score for the Saturday games. If you came to any of the games at St. John's, you most likely saw me and Lexi Mallard keeping score at the table. I always had a fun time working with church basketball, and it'll definitely be one of the things I'll miss the most next year. Another big part of my life has been Quest. I've been on so many trips that it's hard to recall all of them. I went to the Bahamas, to Florida, and Tennessee, but that's just a few. All of them were mission trips, except for Tsunami, which was kind of a retreat just to get away for the weekend. These are some of the best experiences I can remember. My favorite trip would have to be the Bahamas. That group that went down helped rebuild a church located in a community that was devastated by Hurricane Katrina. We weren't exactly on the nice side of the island, so I saw firsthand the living conditions that these people lived in. Things like that really humble you and make you realize how good you are here. This summer, I know a few people sitting here will be attending the Nicaragua mission trip before departing for college, which is awesome. Take advantage of it. I also played in the church band Basic for 4 years. If you ever came to youth Sunday service, you probably saw me playing guitar. I always enjoyed that, and it was a great way for me to be able to use my talents to give back to God. Most all of us seniors have been able to enjoy Sunday school with Mr. and Miss Sumwalt over there for the past 4 years. They've been so good to us and really have helped us with anything we needed. They've helped me personally so much along the way. They always check up on me and put a smile on my face every Sunday that I see them. Mr. Sumwalt would always come to watch me play basketball at school, and he would check to see how the team was doing if he couldn't make it. We couldn't ask for better role models to look to than them. We very seldom have the opportunity to look back on all the things that have happened in our lives. It's always good to know that we have a church family to fall on, full of people who love us and wish the best for us. As young adults, we may sometimes neglect how much our parents do for us. I'm sure I can speak for us all when I say that our parents are the backbone of pretty much all we stand for. They've instilled in us the skills that we need to succeed in life and prosper in everything that we do. They're always there for us when we need advice or help, and they support us even when we might be wrong. Our parents know what's best, even if we think they don't. It'll be such a change next year for all of us, and I know me especially, not having our parents living with us. But it will give us a chance to learn to cope on our own, and it's just a part of growing up. Next year, I'll be attending Wofford College in Spartanburg, South Carolina in the fall. And I know I'll probably be missing home more than I can think I will. I've never been one for change, but I know I'll have to be used to it. It's hard to accept the unknown, but it's exactly what makes life so exciting. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." few months ahead, full of change, just remember that God's plans for you are good. He won't let you down because He knows what's best for you. Leaving you with that, I just want to say congratulations to all the seniors and good luck.